is the Savage Nation. Topsy, part one. Let's go to the callers. Carrie in New York, WOR. Go ahead, you're up on the Savage Nation. What's on your mind?
Hi, thank you. Hi, Michael. I just wanted to briefly say that I agree with every view that you have on social, economic, and political views. Basically, I'm from Cuba. I was raised there. I came to this country in the mid-'70s with my family. And
well, there's your problem. You actually know what a communist dictatorship looks like, so you're a threat to the Obama administration because he can't fool you.
Yeah, no, very much. I know what a dictatorship is like. I know what it's like going to school Monday through Saturday. Saturday, you went to school from 8 in the morning till noon to salute the government and thank the government for what they gave you.
Oh, my God.
So those were very vivid days in my life. But I don't want to use up a lot of your time. I just wanted to call and say that I really didn't have any topic to talk to about today other than I enjoy listening to you so much every night, and especially when you talk about food and hair in your nose and your ears.
Well, actually, that's true. The common touch is the part that's most important in any radio show. Most people don't understand that.
And people don't see the little things that go on every single day.
That's right. You see, you're a human. Cubans are human, very human people. You're very down to earth, so am I. And I don't... Look, the truth of the matter is we are in an emerging dictatorship under Obama. He's a narcissist. He's an egomaniac. He was put in there by the New World Socialist Order. We know that he answers to a different drummer. We know all of this. But at a certain point, you also have to live day to day, don't you? You have to take a walk, a run, a breath. You have to do your life, right? You have to live your life.
Yes, but it's...
And you can't let this man suck the oxygen out of your every day. So when I come to the show like I do today after a meal and I talk about it or whatever, I think it's a refreshment for myself and everyone else.
Enjoy the moment of each day, okay? That's what it's all about.
That I do, because every night I go to sleep and I wonder when the internment camps are going to be formed. Tiger's in the swing at Masters. Oh, they can't get enough of him. How can they forgive him his sins so quickly? Why are these people in the papers so quick to forgive Tiger? Why? But if a Republican coughs a word that's offensive, they go for his throat. They tear out his jugular vein. Yemeni child bride dies of bleeding after intercourse. You hear the advanced culture they live in? We're supposed to believe all cultures are the same. America's not a unique experience. No, let's look to Yemen now for the future. A wonderful country. A 13-year-old Yemeni girl who was forced into marriage died 5 days after a wedding when she suffered a rupture in a sex organ and hemorrhaging. You hear? Not one word from the international feminist unions. But to the right of it, Australopithecus sediba, the 2-million-year-old boy, died in the cave 2 million years ago. Oh, it's terrible. Chinese bulk carrier Shengneng 1 carrying 65,000 tons of coal and 950 tons of fuel oil ran aground in a restricted area of the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park. You won't be hearing much about that because it was a Chinese ship, not the Exxon Valdez. See, if it was an American carrier, oh, you wouldn't stop. This is PBS. An American oil tanker went aground in the pristine Great Barrier Reef. You would have heard it for 10 years. But because it was a Chinese bulk carrier that went aground, I doubt that you'll hear much about it. Pristine corals. Pristine. I make a good rock. Wouldn't that make a sweet song, Pristine Corals? There's a dog story in the bottom right. I really don't like the dog story on my website, Art. I don't like the dog. It's ugly. Stray dog survives getting run over by train twice. Please drop it. Put up an old picture of my dog, Teddy, will you please? Please, don't put that ugly dog up. It's an ugly dog story. So there it is, and what are you going to do about it? After many a summer dies the swan. I mean, you got to live your life, and don't push it too hard in terms of thinking you're going to live forever. You're not going to live forever. No matter what amount of exercise you do, no matter how many vitamins you take, no matter how you watch the low fat, whatever. Give it a break already. Take a deep breath. Enjoy something of what you do. Don't look every minute on your hand what your pulse rate is. These are like people who, when they have sex, they're watching a watch to see what their pulse rate is, if they got it up to the right level. I mean, what kind of life is that? Every meal, you can't calculate the amount of calories and carbs and schmobs. Can't you sit down and have a meal and sit down and enjoy yourself once and use commonsensical, parameters, like never eat a dessert for the rest of your life? I was taught that by an 88-year-old pharmacist 20 years ago in San Francisco, the one who threw me out of the pharmacy. when I went in to visit him to get some herbs for anxiety. I didn't want to take medicine, and I couldn't sleep. So he threw me out of the pharmacy because the FDA had given him trouble. He didn't trust anybody. What do you want? You want anxiety? Go to Joe's bar. Here, mister, here's $1. Go buy yourself a drink. What are you bothering me? No, he was some character, this guy. He knew more about herbal medicine than anybody in America. He was an actual pharmacist who concocted herbal remedies that were amazing. Everybody knew him down on Ellis Street near the Glide Memorial Church. Long gone. What else is in the news? Catch the opening day fun? I don't go to that stuff. I mean, even though I'm on a sports station in San Francisco, I still don't. I'll go once because they have a box. The Oakland A's, right? I hope I got the team right. You think I know? I think it is the Oakland. I'm so not sports oriented. Trampoline inventor is dead at 90. So here's the headlines in the local paper. Not Obama sells out America's birthright. Not Obama gives away America's nukes. Nothing about it. Trampoline inventor dead at 96. Ex-NBA player Isaiah Ryder arrested in Arizona. Oh, shocking. An NBA player arrested. Are you shocked, Beowulf? An NBA player arrested somewhere? Wow. How did that happen? From athlete to sex leap, right, in 2 generations. Flight with fluid leak lands safely in Oakland. I don't even want to get into leaking fluids. That you can border. That's borderline.